play the second Super Weekend, even the third, depending on how the league stage plays off. But we can talk about it later on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be jumping on in Game 1 of the first day of the first Super Weekend. It is going to be in Erangel, and we're going to be heading off on that plane. It's going to be starting all the way just up above Lipovka, between Kameshki and Lipovka. And first time we've had a member from Zeus, apart from the first member, Icy, get knocked down here. Again, I like the way A1 is trying to attempt to push this, but it's not looking good. 3 players knocked out. They are getting massacred by Stalwart Flex and Venom Legends as well. And A1, unfortunately, they picked the worst time to cross on over, and only 1 player remains standing, and he's barely alive.
Beautiful play by Stalwart Flex over here. The moment they saw the zone go down a bit towards the southwest, I'll come back to my point over here because it looks like Sinister and Jax are in a world of trouble from both ends.
Jax, the only one left alive for the side of A1. He does manage to get a nade knock. Venom Legends getting eliminated in the second place. And now PN Crew rather, have come in to the fray. Ooh. And Jax, how long can he stay alive? He's going to try and make a run for it. He pushes on in. And for the time being, he's safe. He's safe.
Because he still is in the circle, and he's going to make sure he holds his position. What fortifications are about? Now they realize they've dealt with that side. Now they're putting all their cars, basically barricading themselves up against T2K. But this is that little slope I was talking about. This is the little advantage these guys can have, and grenades are going to be the name of the game right now. Uzum over here has an idea of where Abel is. I think he just might be spotted. That fire is actually going to give it away. However, you need to be a bit more accurate.
He's out in the open! UCM is out in the open! He finally gets a knock onto Abel. Spots on Godless as well. Godless has no idea where he's getting shot from. A1 getting eliminated. Jax did a fantastic job.
Phenomenal fixes, and in the previous map as well, we saw Seal doing absolutely good. But again, even our analyst actually mentioned that they were the zone magnets. The zone was actually following them all the way, enough to knock him down. Another Molotov coming in, but a little bit too far away. As Zeus is getting compromised from their backlines, it's going to be A1ESPORTS. Dante taking 1 player of Zeus down. Same looks like Deadeyes are going to be doing that as well. But now RxJax has his sights locked onto the players of Deadeyes. Of course, a lot of shots being fired, but Sifu Sir is barely surviving it as well. Now he is going to be taking that passive step, of course, proning down, healing himself. It's going to be a massive priority. That nade barely made it, but not far enough. Jax, you need to put in some more power, and this nade might just do it. This nade might just do it. No, it was a little bit too far away. The slope actually slanted the nade downwards, and that nade wasn't really able to crawl right next to him, as RxJax is trying his best not to get compromised, but at the same time, he is quite hungry for the kills. Dante taking a lot of shots onto rotating vehicles. Wadu has been caught off guard, and he might be taken down, as he will probably be. The vehicle has been blasted off. Hungry Box right next to Sifu Sir, and seems like he is there to provide a little bit of company, making sure Sifu is feeling quite comfortable. That nade is going to be detrimental. Another one flying in. They're in a massive water trouble. The nades are doing so much damage. Shoikot in the backlines cannot really do much. He just has a buggy for his cover. Of course, will be taking a little bit of shots, and now A1 is completely destroying the existence of Deadeyes, and this is not really looking good for them.
And Venom Legends are quick to join the party on that one as they get that kill secured onto with Shoikot. But hey, we have Dante, this beautiful player. You know, he was there in the kill leaderboards, and now also beautiful presence of mind, taking that flank, getting that extra bit of a vision. Now it's all down to Shifu. How is he gonna get himself away from the situation, taking away his vehicle from over here? But he's been pointed out, he's been spotted, and any single moment he'll be taken down. That is Jax, who is the one wiping his existence out, as Deadeyes again get eliminated very early on, this time on the 11th position.
Wow, that's going to be a detrimental start for them, as now AJ will also be taken down. TRS getting eliminated on 10th spot. Now the fight is breaking down between A1ESPORTS and Venom Legends. Which one will come out on top? Venom Legends certainly seems like they are short on a man. RxJax getting capitalized a little bit, exposing his head, as Rafat is going to be capitalizing onto it. Sinister down to low HP as well. Those nades are doing so much damage. Rafat getting compromised from those left angles, of course, exposing his body a little bit too much. Skylight Gaming, Leon is going to be the one to take the opportunity in his hand and take him down as well. Now 9boy spotting him down. Steel Shot has been taken down as well from Venom Legends. The trades are happening left and right, as A1ESPORTS seems like they have a dominating start against Venom Legends. But still, they are standing tall like a mountain.
They certainly are, as A1ESPORTS are going in for the kill. They are going in for the push, but they have already been shot down from the boys from P8 Crew. This is the trifecta of death that we are talking about, as Killer has already spotted out Killer Whitey and will get that beautiful knock. As to A1ESPORTS, they've been eliminated from the equation.
Back at times, you know what? I would not actually be surprised if they do take the hat trick.
Well, let's see if that's going to play out. Legging it, he is indeed legging it. In the meantime, Heaven X getting a player there. Dante finishing off T2K. Is that T2K getting eliminated? It is indeed. T2K, they will leave us. They will bow out of the server of the...
By the number of kills that Skylight Gaming have right now, in fact, they have all 4 members alive, 11 kills to their name already. And now the 2 teams I was talking about are clashing as A1 takes on F4 head-on. Are going to be coming in from behind. Now the question is, are they going to directly go in for their position, or are they going to have a clash on their own? Because as soon as those bullets start flying, well, you are going to be giving audio cues as to where your position is. And like that, Sinister was spotted out and is taken down by Assassin.
All the high voltage, knowing that A1... Oh, he's going to be finished off as well. They waste no time. Look at them. The second they get the knock, they push on in, and Assassin will fall. 9boy and Dante still alive for A1 for A1ESPORTS. They have 6 kills to the name. High voltage with a very good chance of winning this. They are the only team with 3 players alive. Everyone else down to 2 members, and in fact, one of them only 1 player remaining.
And a beautiful play by High Voltage over here. They know where the enemy is, but they are going to traverse along the edge of the blue circle, go down south where they knew a fight did take place. And of course, there's only one gentleman standing over there. 7 sees Fair. Now, Fair does have an idea that people are coming, but he's been spotted out because, well, you can see through those bars. And with that, 7 sees are going to be out in the 4th position with a decent 3 kills to their names. But now, play down to the final 3. High Voltage coming under fire.
They're coming into fire. They got a little too overeager. Dante gets a knock with a quick reply coming in from Aussie. And the res, is it going to be going in? Yes, it is. 9 is going to be going for the res. Meanwhile, bear in mind, there's another player still alive and hiding inside of the corner. It's Chari. Chari from Skylight Gaming. Skylight Gaming they have like 15 kills at this point, if I'm not mistaken. A chicken dinner would be the cherry, the icing on the cake. High voltage though, res coming in. They have 3 alive. The 3v2v1. Chari, he's got that little hut to work with for now. But for how long? In the circle will eventually shrink on in. He's been spotted out. 9boy's going to take him on out. And now it's a 2v3 in high voltage. They might just be going in for the kill now.
That could have completely been avoided because he had no reason to move out. He could have in fact even gone inside the building. However, it is what it is, and now we are down to the final 2 teams. A 3v2 situation between A1ESPORTS and High Voltage. High Voltage definitely looking good, but A1, they are carrying that momentum forward in just pristine condition, and now that is the last bandage that has been administered. Dante, now I know he doesn't want to go back to his Inferno just yet. The question is, he's going to take someone down with him.
Well, if he's going to go down, he wants to take them straight down to hell alongside him, but it looks like High Voltage have enough utility to flush them out of their position. They're going to take the fight. A couple of bullets ringing out. They're so close to each other. Dante goes in for the push. It's all down to 9boy. I don't think there's anything he can do. They're going to be pushing him from multiple directions. He finds one, but...
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the big bird is in the sky with the flight path trajectory going all the way from Mongnai to Witsami. Need to commit for this fight, and Stanwick Flicks need to understand the gravity of the situation. But holding on to my thoughts, we have Jane getting knocked out by Jax already, as A1ESPORTS are taking a fight against the boys from D2K. As the Saga also falls down, it is all going to come down to blah blah blah, as he is in the middle of nowhere, as 3 bodies have already fallen off. It's all down to its rated. Can he clutch it out against the boys of A1?
The gunshots were firing so frequently that it actually sounded like firecrackers, as T2K are in a massive water trouble. Of course, Rated Sir being the last man surviving, and T2K took that impressive move to actually just bump their vehicle inside the compound, but again, it didn't really work out for them, but that was quite impressive, as Reddit is trying his best to survive, and of course, it's going to be quite difficult, because he doesn't have that much of a breathing space for himself. He cannot really reposition himself anyways, and of course, Reddits are getting deleted off the game.
2 players going in, 5 kills already, might just want to contest for the chicken dinner, but before that, they have to deal with an informed A1ESPORTS that they have got all of their players alive. Any single moment, the boys will start to pop off, but Virus is burning in the hells of Inferno.
Exactly. R3D are doing such a good job as well, but A1ESPORTS somewhere down line, their confidence is just boosted onto the Cloud9. As of course, R3D are in a massive water trouble. Wire is going down, and even Animus going down as well. A1ESPORTS do realize the fact that they have an upper edge inside the fight. Props to Zeus. They have made it out so late inside the game as well, as the early casualties were happening. But talking about casualty, the entire squad of R3D has been eliminated. Now Zeus, the last man surviving. How long is Ably going to be able to hold it off? Of course, Ably has exposed his position away. He has given his position away as Icy is going to be working out, and he is taking the flank route. How long is he going to be Icy able to hold it off as well? Now, A1ESPORTS, if they do not expect Icy on those flank angles, they might get caught off guard.
They certainly will, but hey, we have the boys from A1ESPORTS in a really tough situation. They need to go for that call. Either they go for their teammate or they try to convert it into a rotation and try to get the chicken. But considering the fact that Zeus still have that upper edge, they've got that ridge to play around with, and they know where exactly A1ESPORTS are, it's going to be a really, really tough time for the boys to try and come in.
Exactly. Zeus are doing really good in the initial position they have. Of course, both of them are sticking to each other, and this is where I actually give props to them, as Sinister is of course going to be peeking his head out. Take a look at Icy. He's just going to be putting his trigger down. He's pushing the trigger down. He's not going to let his fingers away from the trigger, as Nineboy is working around the flankways, and he has been spotted by Icy, and that's going to be enough to spot him down. Of course, the Tommy gun is doing work. Nineboy has been taken down. Sinister being the last man alive. Will he be taken down as well? And of course he will be, and that's going to be Zeus.
Dropping towards, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we enter the final game of the day, of the first day of the first Super Weekend. But there's so much you can do, and Snipe, well, he leaves Carnage in his wake. 4 kills to his name, and Carnage Esports looking fantastic at the moment. Sinister, meanwhile, spotting out DRS in the distance, and they are just laying down the pain.
I guess in a few days to come, Snipe just might add CQB to his name as well, because, well, that was perfect execution at close quarter combat over there, Blaine.
Sinister just tapped away DRS Gaming out of the server. He just calmly tapped them out of the server. Has arrived in the form of his teammate. Manish is going to be going in for the res now. It is a 4v3, v3, v4. Jiggle needs to be res here, but the smoke will be deployed, so Manish has a little bit of time to get the res. Sinister, however, very close by. If he looks in his left and he riddles that smoke with bullets, they're going to be done for, but then he has to be wary of other plays as well. Seal haven't had to move yet.
4v3, v3, v4. Try saying that quick 5 times. I mean, it's almost like a tongue twister, but yes, you're right. See, Seal, they do not have to move out right now, but they are going to have to rely on the utilities because they're going to be pushed on by multiple teams at one time.
9, though, is taking a lot of damage, but they need to commit to this fight. They need to make up their minds.
Oh, that's a good
and
one.
And the nade is going to sail on in, and it's going to find Jiggle, and Nasty as well, knocked on down, but in all the chaos, a team has been wiped out. We're now down to the final 3, T2K, Seal, and A1, as Carnage will finally, their Carnage has come to an end. 9 kills, 4th position.
It has come to an end, but oh my goodness, A1ESPORTS, that is the perfect name. They have that A1 gameplay on display right now. Talk about consistency. Could this be the game they go all the way and get the chicken dinner, though?
Oh, look at the late drive-by there, Seal. Thankfully, they're inside the house and smoke is obscuring their vision.
Also, remember that mountain over there? They can't see them.
They can't see them, and while they're trying to push on in, A1 are getting mowed down by T2K from right across the play zone, and T2K are doing Seal's job for them. Wally, however, getting knocked down to his knees, and can he survive? I don't think he can. That's going to be it. A1, man, like, when are they going to get the chicken dinner? God damn it, 3rd place, 6 kills. They're still going to be on top, but they're going to be pissed off right now.
Efforts. Let's have a look at the overall standings, because after all, we know that one thing is certain. A1ESPORTS is very comfortable on that top-notch performance. Talk about these teams, of course, we have Seal Esports, the 2 chicken dinner winners today, alongside A1ESPORTS.
See, chicken dinners don't matter if you are consistent.
Yep, and that A1 just showcased perfectly.
Yeah.
Wow.